Wedding Planning Tips, How to Start Planning for Your Wedding. This article is the copyright of www.meritplanning.com. One of the first questions you may have is how to start planning for your wedding? That question has many answers. The very first thing you need to do is get a notebook or wedding planner and start writing. Eventually, these will become your wedding planning lists. The very first thing you need to do is decide on how much money you can afford to spend on your wedding. You have to decide on how much money is available for this event. Budget your wedding for 10 to 30% less to allow for unforeseen problems and situations. This is step 1 in how to start planning for your wedding. The next step in your guide to preparing your wedding would be to decide on if you are planning it yourself or if you are going to use a professional to manage the event. If you are working full-time and have a busy schedule, you may want to give serious consideration to using a professional wedding planner. A professional will handle the making of all of your arrangements and deal with all of the minor problems that are going to arise. However, they are expensive, and if you are on a tight budget, you may have to plan the wedding yourself. No matter if you are going to do this yourself or if you have a professional planner to work with you. A step-by-step guide to planning your wedding is essential. So where do you find a step-by-step wedding guide? Well, if you use a professional, they should supply one for you. You can buy one at any bookstore or bridal salon. In addition, you can find them on the internet. There are free wedding planning guides available at places like theknot.com and others. A Google search for free wedding planning guide will give you a lot of options to choose from. Another option is to look for a book or guide to preparing a wedding. The important thing is that you read a guide to planning a wedding. In answering the question how to start planning for your wedding, you have decided to plan your own wedding. How exciting! Go online and find a wedding website that offers you all sorts of information for free. What these sites will do is offer you free sample wedding speeches for maid of honor, groom and other attendees. You will also be able to get step-by-step wedding plans and wedding guide checklists. Some websites will even have a do-it-yourself wedding checklist which is designed for people who have decided to plan their wedding themselves. It's like wedding planning for dummy or dummies. You can get these guides in print, but the websites will be interactive and can help keep better track of what to do next. This is how you can plan your own wedding. I hope this has answered some of the questions you have about how to start planning for your wedding. It's such an exciting time for you and your spouse-to-be. Keep in mind that any setbacks are temporary, and don't let the stress get to you. Remember, after all, you are getting married for reasons other than just to have a wedding. For more information on wedding planning tips, visit www.meritplanning.com, and that's meritplanning.com.